I thought I had everything a man could want. A gorgeous wife, a stable career, and a life that many would envy. Her name was Alina. Stunning, ambitious, and with a smile that could disarm even the coldest heart. We had been married for 4 years and everything seemed picture perfect, at least on the surface. Then came the whispers of insecurity, the small cracks that appear before everything shatters. It all started when she insisted that I join her new gym. I was never the gym type. I stayed fit enough, but Alina had become obsessed with fitness over the past year. She called it her self-love era, a phase of personal growth. I supported it. Who wouldn't want their partner to be happy and healthy? But little did I know, beneath those protein shakes and leggings were secrets that would wreck my heart and redefine the man I would become. First, it was subtle. Alina would return home, drenched in sweat, talking animatedly about her trainer, Nick. Every conversation revolved around how Nick said this, or Nick showed me that. I brushed it off. Trainers are supposed to be encouraging, right? But when she started hiding her phone, giggling at odd hours, and suddenly became too exhausted for any kind of intimacy, the alarms in my brain refused to be silenced. I wasn't stupid. I knew something was wrong. So when she urged me again to join her gym, I agreed. Not because I wanted to tone my abs, but because I wanted to know what the hell was going on behind those closed doors. Walking into the gym, I felt like a stranger entering enemy territory. Everything was sleek, modern, and filled with people who looked like they walked out of fitness magazines. But my eyes were searching for one person, Nick. It didn't take long to spot him. Tall, muscular, cocky grin, and way too comfortable around my wife. The moment Alina introduced me, his handshake was firm, almost challenging, and his smirk screamed, "I've been somewhere you haven't." That was my first gut punch. I decided to play it cool. For 2 weeks, I pretended to be just another clueless husband trying to get fit. But I was watching every touch, every stolen glance, every little laugh between them. Alina was careful, but Nick wasn't. I caught him once, brushing his fingers along her waist when he corrected her form. Another time I overheard him calling her babe under his breath. My blood boiled, but I wasn't ready to explode, not yet. I needed proof. Solid, undeniable, crushing proof. So I did what any betrayed man with a plan would do. I hired a private investigator. Kevin was sharp, discreet, and had busted enough cheating spouses to smell infidelity from a mile away. It didn't take him long. Within 5 days, Kevin sent me photos: Alina in Nick's car, Alina at Nick's apartment, Alina tangled in Nick's arms, lips locked like she belonged to him. My heart was ripped apart, but my anger stitched it back together with threads of vengeance. I wasn't going to confront her immediately. No, that would be too easy. I wanted her to feel the same humiliation, the same soul-crushing betrayal I felt when I saw those pictures. I began my revenge like a slow-burning fire. First, I became the perfect husband. Flowers, surprise dinners, sweet texts, things I hadn't done in months. Alina, oblivious and smug, assumed I was trying to win her back. Little did she know, I was luring her deeper into the illusion. At the gym, I played the eager trainee, bonding with Nick, even inviting him for drinks. The bastard actually called me bro every time I shook his hand. I imagined slamming his face into the gym floor. Meanwhile, I started my own little flirtations. There was Mia, the receptionist at the gym. Flirty, curvy, and oh so willing. She was all over me the moment I gave her attention. And I didn't stop there. I made sure to accidentally leave my phone unlocked around Alina, with steamy messages from random women popping up. Her jealousy flickered, but she tried to hide it. Probably because she didn't want me to start questioning her own behavior. I was turning the tables slowly, carefully, until the time was right for the final blow. The opportunity presented itself during the gym's annual couples fitness retreat. A weekend getaway filled with workouts, hikes, and romantic dinners. Alina begged me to go. I agreed with a hidden grin. Kevin installed tiny hidden cameras in our hotel room, and I made sure to be too tired on the second night, pretending to sleep early while Alina sneakily texted Nick. At exactly midnight, she slipped out, thinking I was snoring. I followed her quietly and recorded the whole scene. Her slipping into Nick's room, the sound of moans echoing through the thin hotel walls. My chest hurt, but my resolve was ironclad. The next morning I confronted her. Not with words but with action. During the group breakfast, I projected the video from my phone onto the dining hall screen. right in front of all the couples, trainers, and gym management. Gasps, whispers, and horrified stares filled the room as Alina's infidelity played out like a disgusting movie. Nick paled, Alina's face crumbled, and I stood tall, calm, victorious. I turned to the crowd and simply said, "This is what happens when your spotting partner spots more than just weights." The fallout was brutal. Nick was fired on the spot, his reputation destroyed. Alina tried to play the victim, crying, begging for forgiveness. But I was done. I walked out of that resort with my head held high, leaving her shattered in my wake. But I wasn't finished. When we returned home, I filed for divorce immediately, attached all evidence, and requested the courts to deny her any alimony on the grounds of infidelity. My lawyers were merciless, and within weeks the judge granted me everything I wanted: our house, our car, and most importantly, my freedom. Alina moved into a dingy apartment, unemployed, ostracized by mutual friends. Nick? Last I heard, he was struggling to find work after word got out about his affair with a client's wife. Meanwhile, I thrived. I upgraded my life, focused on my career, traveled, and became the best version of myself. And as for romance, Mia, the flirty receptionist, became my beautiful distraction, and eventually more than that. She adored me, respected me, and most importantly, she was faithful. One day, months after the divorce, I received a message from Alina. She apologized, said she missed me, regretted everything, and begged for another chance. I didn't reply. Instead, I posted a photo of Mia and me, enjoying a sunset vacation in Greece, captioned, "Some people lose diamonds chasing pebbles." Blocked her right after. Revenge had never tasted so sweet.